We are starting with a new chapter, that is cell, the unit of life. We all know that the cell is a structural and functional unit of life. Let us talk about the discovery first, then we come of the shape, size and types of the cells. Cell was observed by Robert Hooke. He was observing the slide of the cork, and when he was observing that slide, he saw some compactly arranged structure which were geometric and they were tightly packed. It was a small tight compartment, and so he called that small tight compartment a cell. So this cell which was observed was cork slide, and this cork was of plant that is Quercus. The plant name is Quercus, and when he was observing this slide, this is a type of structure he was observed, and any tight compartment is termed as a cell, and that's why he called it a cell. Now we know that the cork is a dead tissue, so that the wall or the outer structure which he saw was actually a cell wall in which sovereign is deposited and there is nothing inside. So basically he saw a dead cell. So whenever we say who discovered cell, we say Robert Hooke discovered cell, but that cell was dead cell. He was the one who saw the cell first time, but the living cell was discovered by one another scientist, that is Anton von Leeuwenhoek, for the first time. So while answering the question, we have to be specific. We have to be very clear whether the question is related to any cell. If is only cell, the answer is going to be Robert Hooke. But if but if it is specific that who observed the living cell for the first time, our answer is going to be Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Later on, another scientist, Robert Brown, discovered the nucleus, and two scientists, Sliden and Swan, they came with the cell theory. So originally cell theory was given by two scientists, Sliden and Swan. Later on, this theory is modified because of addition of one more point, which was given by Rudolf Virchow. So that theory is now known as modern cell theory, and the scientists who gave this theory the name included Sliden, Swan and Rudolf Virchow. These three scientists they contributed in the framing the modern cell theory. The original cell theory, which is given by Sliden and Swan, had multiple points, but this theory is summed up and there were 3 points which were given finally, which are in modern cell theory. First point says that all living organisms are made up of cell. They could be one cell or cells. Second point says that all the functions are the product or functions of the cell. The function of an organism is actually the outcome of all the function of the cell. That means if a cell is performing respiration, that means body is performing respiration. In other way, if body needs nourishment, actually it is because cell needs the nourishment. Third point says that all organisms arise from pre-existing cell, and this was the point which was given by Rudolf Virchow. So earlier, when Sliden and Swan put forth the theory, this third point was not there. This third point added later on, and that's when cell theory was changed to modern cell theory. That's why we have three scientists their contribution written. So these are few scientists who have contributed in the initial discovery and the cell theory parts.